Hi, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to be doing a DIY photo keychain, yay, without using sublimation. I'll show you guys how to do it. I'm also going to be using Cricut Design Space to show you how to create that template first, and then we'll be using some printable vinyl and some UV resin to finish up our project. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys at the end. On the left side of Cricut Design Space, there's Upload. So you can either upload a new image or select an image you already have. And then I'm just going to resize so I can handle that a little bit easier. Insert shape, circle. My circles are 2 inches. I'm going to duplicate them so I have 4 total. And they're 2 inches like squared, so that's the same size as a keychain. I'm going to resize that circle to 0.125 to create the hole for the keychain background. I'll select both of those 2 circles there, align horizontally, and slice. That's going to give me the little hole for where the keychain hardware goes. I'm going to change the color to white so I don't print anything out on the background. I just want it to be plain white background. Now the photos are behind the circles right now, so I'm just going to send to the front by using the arrange tool, or you can also drag up on the layers panel on the right side. So I'm going to adjust the photo to where I want it. I'm going to center it horizontally, and then I'm going to slice. That's going to let my photo fit into the circle. Now I can delete those remnants, and I'm going to do the same thing on this photo, aligning it where I want it with that circle horizontally and slice. You can also delete the ones you don't want on the layers panel by pressing the shift key and selecting those ones that you want to delete. Then you can center it. You can align bottom and center horizontally, or you can just eyeball it. And then you'll select both and click flatten in the bottom right corner. I'm going to do that again. I didn't move my picture low enough, so what I'm going to do is duplicate the background, and I'm just going to repeat the slicing thing that I did before. So I'm just moving that down to duplicate my background, and then slice. And I'm just going to move my photo over. Align bottom, align horizontally, and click flatten in the bottom right. Now you're ready to make it. So you click on make it, and it's going to go to the printer. If your photos are weird, that's just a glitch. Don't worry about that. If your bleed is on, that's just going to bleed out the bottom part, not the center. Okay, I'm feeding this in. I selected printable vinyl for materials, and it's just going to sense where the photo is, and then it's going to cut it. All right, so here's the photos all cut. I'm just going to peel that off the mat and remove my tape. And I have my keychain here. I'm going to pull off the protective covering and peel off, like a sticker, my printable vinyl. So I'm going to line it up. I was kind of having some issues. So you're going to line it up as best you can. If you didn't quite make it, I didn't really quite make it, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm just taking my X-Acto knife and cutting around the edge just to trim off what my margin of error was. So we're only going to do one side at a time. I'm using my UV resin. I'm just going to spread it with my popsicle stick around the hole, and you want to make sure you cover the edge where the photo meets the acrylic. That's kind of what you want to protect. You want to seal that up. Okay, and go around the little hole. Make sure your resin's all even. Okay, go all the way to the edges. And then you're going to take a lighter and you're going to heat it up. The heat makes resin bubbles rise to the surface. Oops, I started turning on my UV light with my motion. Okay, and then you can just stick it in to your UV lamp. I cured this for about 5 minutes before I started working on the other side. So after about 5 minutes, that side was still a tiny bit tacky, but not really. Now I'm doing the other side. So I'm pulling off the protective film and I'm putting the vinyl on like a sticker. I had better luck doing it this way than I did the other way. So there was no leftovers, nothing to use my knife for. So I'm just putting the resin right on. My blinds were open when I was doing this side, so I had to work kind of fast. You want to try to make sure you're working with UV resin in a place that does not have a whole lot of light, natural light from the sun. Just as like a heads up, it's going to start to kind of harden your resin before it's time. I'm taking all the bubbles out of it with my lighter, and I'm going to cure this in my nail lamp for another about 5 minutes on this side as well. Here it is all finished with the resin. It gives it kind of like a little glossy look. It's very finished, very protected. Now I'm just going to attach the hardware to the keychain, and that'll be it. You actually don't need to use printable vinyl, to be honest. You can use a real photo and just slap some adhesive on the back, stick it on the keychain, and cut it to size. So just make sure you cover it with something protective like UV resin. There it is. And that's it. It really is that easy to just make your own photo keychain without using sublimation. I hope this gave you some great ideas, tips, and tricks. I know I did go over a little bit quickly some of the design space things, and like I didn't go through step by step with cutting out print and cut. So if you have any questions about that, please be sure to leave them in the comments section. I'm more than happy to make um, a response for you. And also let me know if there's something you'd really like to see. I'd love to hear your ideas for future videos in the comments. Thank you guys so much for liking my videos and for subscribing to my channel. I hope you have a great day and good luck making your own DIY photo keychains. See you next time.